House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy says the scenes unfolding in Tehran have been an inspiration. He put forward a resolution today to support the protesters, but blames Democrats for blocking it. House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy joins me now. It's good to have you with us, Leader McCarthy. Thank you very much for being here today. So, what happened to that vote? Why did it get voted down?
I'm not sure why it would get voted down, because when you think about America, America is more than a country. America is an idea. We stand with anyone when they stand for freedom. And this weekend, when you watch those college students where the regime painted an American flag and Israeli flag, wanting people to walk over it, and they took the part to walk around it, even booing those who who walk on it. And they would say, our enemy is in Iran, not in America. It's almost like that moment 30 years ago with that young man standing in front of a tank in Tiananmen Square.
Sure.
This is like Hong Kong. We should stand together, not make it political.
You know, but some people who are critical of the resolution just say that, it doesn't have any teeth. What does it actually really do? What would it have done for the protesters?
What it would do, it would send them a very clear message that the House of Representatives stands with them, condones the regime that shot down and killed 176 innocent people, tells them not to kill those who are protesting. Think about that. Just 2 months ago, they killed 1,500 protesters, and these individuals are still coming out for the craving of freedom. It's the exact same thing we did in this House of Representatives for those in Hong Kong. And the difference is, this is exactly that we speak, that we are more powerful with our own message. But think about what the message they gave them last week. They gave a false hope to the regime inside Iran that somehow we are doing something with the War Powers Act. This resolution would be telling those that we're standing with those who stand for freedom, and we'll always do that.
But the limit on the president's military power in Iran and other places did get some Republican support, and your resolution did not get any Democrat support.
But the interesting part, more Democrats voted for ours than Republicans voting there. And remember what their War Powers Act bill was. They put it on a concurrent resolution. And I know that's inside baseball, but you know what we use concurrent resolutions for? To have the soapbox derby in the Capitol, to give somebody a ceremonial a medal inside the Capitol. It had no bearing, no binding, and it wouldn't do anything to the president or to curve his hand when it came to war powers.
Would your resolution have had any of those things? Would it be binding? Would it be?
This would be binding. This would not be a concurrent resolution. This is one that would go actually to the president. It would send a message that the House is speaking as one, just as we did with Hong Kong, just as we did when the shipyard workers in Poland rose up, just as we did to have the Berlin Wall collapse. Okay. We need to speak for freedom.
All right. I want to ask you a little bit about the next impeachment moves, because now the House is voting to send those impeachment articles tomorrow morning. We expect that to happen around 10 a.m. Do you think that we will see witnesses in the Senate trial, especially given some of the information that's coming out from these Lev Parnas documents with regard to, pressuring Zelensky to look into Joe Biden? There's some more concrete information coming forth tonight that will be included in those articles when they go to the Senate.
I don't see why you would need to, because you have the transcript. You have the actual call. It's not hearsay. It's anything else. You have the president talking to the president of Ukraine. They received the money. No quid pro quo. No reason to go forward. And that's not the role of the Senate. The Senate's role is to sit there as a jury and judge the case that the House voted on and moved over. If they were so worried about having Bolton as a witness, why didn't they subpoena them in the House? This is the difference. I think what they're seeing today is their case is so weak. It's kind of like what Jonathan Turley, the constitutional attorney, who's not a Republican, who's a Democrat, didn't vote for Trump, say this is the weakest, thinnest impeachment in the history. And really the only abuse is that the Democrats moving forward without giving somebody a time go before the court. And so I think they notice this is very weak.
All right, we'll see where it goes. It gets underway tomorrow as it heads over to the Senate. Leader McCarthy, thank you very much. Good to see you this evening.
Thank you.
You bet.